Hello, welcome back. We're gonna do a reading vlog because this book just came in from the library. Local Woman Missing. I've had this on my TBR for a long time, but Aramis had just recently read it and really loved it, so it kind of bumped up my list. So I put it on hold on the library, and I've been waiting for it, and it finally came in. So I'm gonna do a reading vlog of this because it's a thriller. And I just feel like it's pretty popular too, and it might just be a fun one to do for a reading vlog. The last thriller that I read was kind of a letdown, so I'm really hoping that this one is so much better. This is about a woman who goes missing 11 years ago, and all of a sudden she turns up. So it's kind of like her story, like what happened to her and all that. So I'm really excited to hop into this one. I think it should be a pretty quick read. So I'm gonna try to get this read pretty quickly, and I'll let you know my thoughts as I go. I have pretty high, I critique thrillers a lot more than I do any other genre. So this needs to be suspenseful. It needs to be I need there to be some plot twists. I need to not see whatever's coming. And high stakes. That's pretty much the gist of it. So I'm going to try to get this kid to sleep, and I'm going to get started. And once I kind of get into it, I'll let you know, my thoughts on it and what, I don't know, just, the writing style, all that kind of stuff. So we'll see how it's going. Okay, I haven't decided whether this is going to be spoiler-free or not. I think I'm going to try to make it spoiler-free. Normally, I am all for spoilers, but I might try to do this one spoiler-free. But I am just going to say, why do people, why, if you're going to stab someone, do you stab them in the neck? I can't. That's, one thing that I don't like about books, thriller books or horror or something, is if you get stabbed in the neck. I can't do it. Anyway, this picks up right away, so I'm 35 pages in, so it's going good. The first, part one is, a whole chapter, 50 pages. It's, one chapter, so when you start this book, you kind of want to be able to read for a while. So far, so good. I like the writing style, which is a huge thing for me, so. Good evening. Okay, so I'm now 130 pages in, and when I last checked in, I was reading what is considered part one, and that was basically just our main character. Well, and I don't even know if I can consider her a main character. It's where the girl who was stolen when she was 6, or whatever happened to her when she was 6, is escaping her current environment, and that is what the entire part one is, and she comes back into society. Well, now, after that, part two is, there's 3 points of view that I've read so far. There's Kate, who's just a neighbor to that family, Meredith, who is the girl's mom, and Leo, who is her younger brother. So Kate's and Meredith's point of views are from 11 years before. Meredith's are from March, which is a couple months before they disappeared. And then Kate's it started the night that they disappeared. So different kind of POVs. It's kind of interesting. And then Leo's is present day. So she's the girl who escaped. Her name's Delilah. She is now back, and I haven't gotten to read another point of view from her except for when she escaped, and now it's the brother. Getting a little bit of his POV, and it's kind of weird. Not much is happening in it, and then we're trying to kind of piece together the mystery of what happened and how they disappeared through Kate and Meredith's point of views, which is kind of interesting. I actually really enjoy this dual timeline. It works really well for the story. I'm gonna keep reading, but I'm really enjoying this. It's thrillery enough that I literally was having issues falling asleep at 3 in the morning when I had woken up to nurse the kid. and was just thinking about someone standing in my room. So that definitely hits my thrill like level. So that's good because the previous book that I read did not. So anyway, it's good. I'm enjoying it. Really quick read. And yeah, so I'm about that far. Not quite halfway done. Getting close to halfway done. I like it a lot. I was going to read today a lot and I didn't end up doing that. So reading just a little bit tonight and then I work an 8-hour day tomorrow. So maybe try to read a little bit tomorrow night. We'll see. Okay, just going to do like a quick little update. I was going to try to finish it today, but just didn't happen. I'm over halfway done. I've got like 140 pages left maybe. I thought that we would be getting the daughter's point of view more. Delilah is her name, and like we still haven't gotten another POV from her. I want to know what's going through her head because like we're getting her brother, seeing her acting all like weird because she's been in captivity for 11 years, but like I want to know what's actually going through her head because like we got that at the very beginning of the book. And I just don't know. But we are getting closer to finding out what like really happened to the mom and the other lady. But it has kind of slowed down a little bit. I'm not quite getting the thrill as much anymore. It's kind of turning into more like a mystery. So we'll see, like, I don't know what if it gets thrillery again, like if the people who are looking into it are starting to get, but that's the thing, like they don't, it's like a closed case, or not a closed case, it's a cold case basically for 11 years because eventually the mom was declared whatever, and now it's like opening up again 11 years. So like we're not getting much like looking into in the future or like the present day. We're getting a lot of like the past stuff and what they did then. So I don't really know like what these next 140 pages are going to be like, or like what direction it's going to go. Like what point POVs are we going to get? Are we going to get more present day, like really trying to dig into the mystery of what really happened? And like, is the killer or whatever, whoever kidnapper still out there? Or, and then like maybe, I don't know. It's just kind of slow right now, so I'm hoping it'll pick up. But that's where I'm at. I do really want Delilah's point of view. Like we're getting a neighbor, we're getting the mom, we're getting the son, and that's it. It's just these 3 POVs. And I have my list of suspects. I don't think any of them are right. So I don't know. Anyway, still good. Still really quick read. I really enjoy it. The chapters are great. I'll probably, maybe if things pick up really well, I will check in. Otherwise, I'll let you guys know my final thoughts when I finish it. My goal is to try to finish it tomorrow. Tomorrow or Tuesday, because I have these next 2 days off, so I'd really like to finish them. I was hoping to finish it today because it's April 30th, but whatever. And I did not see what just happened coming at all. So I'm really curious what's going to keep happening. That was a good twist. It's more like, not even really a twist, it's just like oh, this is what happened kind of thing. Okay, so another development has happened in the story, and it's causing my suspicions to be that the dad in this story did something to his wife and daughter because he may have found out some stuff or whatever, I don't know, but there's been some enlightenment on the daughter, and I'm just theorizing in my head. I'm making this spoiler free, so I'm not going to say anything, but I think that the dad had something to do with a lot of this stuff and is now kind of just, I don't know. We'll see where my theory goes. I don't really have any other, yeah, none of my other theories really make sense. I have 40 pages left, that's it. I'm gonna try to finish it tonight. Okay, new theory. I'm not gonna say it out loud because I'm like much more confident in this one. I don't think it's the dad. I think it is someone else. someone's else. And I think I know how. So we're gonna see if I'm right. Okay, so I finished it last night. Let's talk about it. It was really good. I was, like, my theory was kind of right, but honestly not really. It was a little more simple than I had envisioned in my brain, and so I was just a little off. I did really enjoy it, though. It definitely kept me on the edge of my seat while, like, I was reading the whole thing, so I definitely felt, like, that tension, which was just great for the story, because it's, like, so dreary and rainy and stormy that you're getting those spooky vibes, and, like, electricity goes out, like, it just seems scary. And then just how it ended was, I don't know, I liked the way that it was written out. So, like, we got the 11 years ago chapters leading up to now and finding out what really happened, and I just think it was really well done. Like, the beginning chapter of the first lady who goes... What'd you think of it? Did you like it too? The beginning chapter of the first lady who went missing, and then, like, how that ties in, and then the beginning, like, 50 pages of the girl escaping after being held for 11 years. Do you think you're pretty funny? And then just going back and forth between Leo, which is the girl's brother, Meredith, the girl's mom, and Kate, who is the next door neighbor. I just think it was really, really well done. And the connections that were there, it was really well done. My one gripe about it is the way it ended, like the final chapter and stuff. Like, I wish it had been maybe just one chapter longer, and we'd just gotten a little more, not even closure, because we get closure, but, like, I just want a few more details about other people in the story, like other things that were going on. I'm still trying to keep this spoiler free, so I'm not really, like, trying to say as much, but there's, like, a lawsuit I wish I would know more about, and just, like, the very, very ending. It seemed a little too, I don't want to say because I don't want it to be spoiler. Okay, skip ahead like 10 seconds so I can say what I think it felt like. I think it felt a little too happy. And, like, too easy. Okay, moving on. So, yeah, it was great, though. I really enjoyed it. That definitely goes high up on my thriller list. I'm not sure how high. I'm going to make a video really soon. I have 2 more thrillers I want to read before I make it, but, yeah, we'll see where I rank it when I get to that video. But, yeah, thanks, Aramis, for, like, bumping this up on my list. It's been on my list forever, and she read it recently, and that made me really want to read it, so I got it from my library. This is your PSA to just use your local libraries. Anyway, okay, this kid's crazy. Yeah, I think I gave it a 4 out of 5. It was definitely really good. I almost want to read it again just so I can see all the connections earlier on. And now we're going to put this kid to sleep, so thanks for hanging out, and let me know if you've read this book and what your thoughts are on it, and if you felt the same way about the ending as me. I'm curious. I'm not gonna say that. If you read this book, let me know if you liked it or where it ranks on your thriller list. But I hope you guys have a great week, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!